Welcome back to this edition of the Dolphin Channel News. I'm Adam Jordan.
And I'm David Cawton, bringing you news from JU's campus and the community.
For the 9th straight year, Jacksonville University receives national recognition in the U.S. News & World Report's America's Best Colleges. For the 2013 list of regional universities in the South, JU comes in at 53, falling more than 5 places. U.S. News & World Report computes its rankings using objective measures of academic quality. The schools provide assessments by leaders at peer institutions. Small classes, student-to-faculty ratio, and competitive admissions policies keep JU on the list, but the financial and faculty resources make for JU's strongest area. Campus security rolls out safety measures on entrances. Students and visitors alike will notice all gates closing at 6 p.m. and Merrill Road as the only entrance. With security checks for entrance after the abduction and sexual battery of an Arlington woman, campus security now takes further precautions on allowing people into the university. Requirements for visitors gaining access to the campus after 6 include a valid driver's license with a written record of their license plate. Security guards remain stationed at the gate throughout nights and weekends, with additional student workers assisting during school hours. The new security system will remain in effect indefinitely. Residential Life changes the way it runs business with students. Many additions to the Residential Life staff bring a new director to campus, Luke Morrill. Morrill strives to give students on campus the opportunity to make the most out of on-campus living. The reason I took this position, the thing I'm most looking forward to, is the ability to provide the best possible living experience for students while they're here on campus. Our on-campus residency requirement allows us to have students on campus that are freshmen and sophomore students. That's an expectation that the university has. So providing that experience to them, but as well as the junior and senior students that are living on campus also. Student desk assistants, a new policy recently coming to life, permits undergrad workers to man each dorm complex lobby after JU business hours. This allows Residential Life to make itself present until midnight in order to deal with student situations. Residential Life continues to work on student relations. Changes on South Campus as Botts Hall takes on a new role. With fewer students living on campus, about 50 less than last year, Residential Life closes the door on Botts Hall. Plans for renovations to the 45-year-old dormitory remain silent. This fall, the move leaves McGehee serving as the all-girls dormitory. Instead of female students calling Botts home, offices now take up space for the athletic department and coaching staff. Only the first floor contains athletic offices, leaving the possibility of reopening the dorm if needed. David Cawton takes a look at JU athletics, bringing highlights from Dolphin sports.
Thanks, Adam. Moving from a club to a varsity level sport, the sailing team shoots into the win. The St. Johns River is the new practice field for North Florida's only collegiate sailing team, one that welcomes a new head coach and a new direction. John Fadre, a former professional and collegiate champion, brings a lifetime of knowledge and respect for a sport that's taken him in many different directions. It's that love of sailing he hopes to transfer to his new students.
It's a true lifetime sport. And if you learn how to sail, you can tailor it to whatever you want. You can go out for an afternoon cruise with your buddies or sail in the Olympics. You know, the full gamut.
Coach Fadre knows being competitive is important, but if it weren't for community sailing programs growing up, his life would be much different. That's why his program aims to give back to the First Coast.
My hope is that in the summertime we'll be able to expand and offer access to the water to the local kids. You know, kids that would never have the opportunity to sail, and kind of bolster that relationship.
With that relationship, the JU sailing program will become a larger part of the waterfront. As far as racing is concerned, Coach Fadre is eager to see what his team has.
Just a tremendous opportunity here, and the school is so supportive, and the local sailing community is so supportive, and as far as fundraising and offering support to help make this happen.
The sailing team will go on the road for both the fall and spring semesters, with home regattas sometime in the future. The sailing season is now underway. Jacksonville University swings into the school year with the new Swisher Golf Practice Facility. The new Riverfront Golf Practice Facility includes a 10,000 square foot putting and chipping green, as well as several greenside and fairway bunkers for the Jacksonville University golf teams to use to their advantage. The practice facility opens in a few weeks. Women's lacrosse receives national recognition with some help from their captain.
JU's top ranking in draw controls comes in large part from senior Rachel Hannon, who set the new all-time NCAA record with 131 draw controls for the season, breaking the previous record set in 2008. She also led the country in draw controls per game at 6.89. For Hannon, her success was a team effort.
I did a bunch of film with Coach Paul, so I pushed myself, but the girls were pushing me even more, giving me positive motivation, and then on the field, boxing out for me and giving me positive motivation on the field too.
Hannon ended the season as NLC Co-Player of the Year, Defender of the Year, and First Team All-Conference. With all her success, her teammates continue to voice their support.
Rachel on the draw control, she is very strong and powerful, and I don't know anyone on our team that has successfully beaten a draw against her. She worked so hard last year to improve her strength and her skills, and she really perfected her technique, and that's definitely what got her that record.
Rachel is definitely a leader on the team. She pushes everybody as hard as they can go, even when they may not like it. She's always the first to tell people to step up and the last to step down. She is a motivator, and she always has a positive attitude on the field, and she's also excited for her teammates. It's not always about herself, but she's excited for others to do well.
As for next season, Hannon has set her sights on breaking the draw control record. Reporting for the Dolphin Channel, I'm Seleta Gorman.
Thanks, Seleta. The women's lacrosse fall season starts in just a few weeks. Baseball ended the season with a bang with 3 players selected in the 2012 first-year player draft. The Minnesota Twins selected 2 of JU's own, including junior Adam Brett Walker, who was selected 97th overall. This makes Walker the 100th Dolphin drafted into the professional ranks and the highest draft pick for them in more than a decade. Senior Jonathan Murphy joins Walker, getting picked up in the 19th round. The Houston Astros took junior Daniel Goldbranson as the first pick of the 16th round. Since coach Terry Alexander took over, more than 50 Dolphins have been drafted. Both soccer teams came out strong this weekend with wins, the men's team winning in dominating fashion 5-0 against Georgia Southern. Matteo Sorelli found the back of the net twice, paving the way for the first win of the season. The men go to New York next for a 4-game road trip. The women are perfect in the Atlantic Sun Conference with back-to-back wins against Northern Kentucky and Lipscomb. The Dolphins have won 4 out of 5, with freshman Marie Reckers continuing her stellar season. She leads the team with 4 goals and 1 assist. Up next, the Dolphins kick off the River City Rumble at UNF. After starting the season 1-1 in non-conference games, the football team brings a win to their home opener. The Dolphins defended their 14-home game winning streak against Weber International. DeAndre Randall led the team with 2 touchdowns and 114 receiving yards. Quarterback Cade Bell left the game late in the second quarter with a concussion, unable to return. Instead, Travie Folston led the team, going 20 of 33 on 209 yards passing. The Dolphins made history by winning their record-setting 15th consecutive home game, most ever in FCS play. Homecoming will be the next game as the Dolphins take on the Marist Red Foxes. Remember to catch all of your games free of charge on asun.tv.
Thank you, David. With the Dolphins' first home game, a marching band takes its first steps on the field. Consisting of over 40 members, JU's newly formed marching band resonates through campus as they open JU's football game. Playing over 30 instruments from flutes to trumpets to drums, the band marches toward a new era, representing the first of its kind in JU history. Cooperations with JU's rock band provide an alternative marching experience, not only playing JU's new fight song but also contemporary music. The marching band seeks to provide a sense of pride on campus while attracting students from all around the country who are interested in the art of marching. The band also plans to participate in off-campus competitions and local parades. JU's international student population is often celebrated. This fall, a new communications professor brings her own international ties. Every year, students from around the world enroll at JU. This semester, the school welcomes a new professor from a foreign land. Dr. Hyun Ji Lim is beginning her career as a communications professor.
I'm from Seoul, South Korea. Both of my graduate degrees are from University of Florida. Go Gators.
Although her education in public relations was earned on a very large, busy campus, Dr. Lim appreciates the smaller, slower atmosphere JU has to offer.
Biggest thing I like about JU is the small colleges and everyone knows each other.
As for her new students, she offers these simple words of advice.
Don't spend your time all partying. I'd like to emphasize, have fun, but also work hard.
Professor Lim says a long career in academia is her goal as she begins her professional life here at JU. After a summer of renovation, the Buccaneer Room opens in time for the new semester. In addition to the pool tables, pinball machine and ping pong table already installed, a new foosball table, jukebox, and a set of arcade games adorns the room. Also added this summer, an information desk manned by a student worker who provides games, information, and will act as a referee for all game-related disputes. From open to close, the Buccaneer Room remains busy. Stay in the loop by knowing homecoming activities. JU flips back to the 50s this week with homecoming in full swing as celebrations continue. Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Kinney Banquet Hall, the contestants for Miss Dolphina and Big Man on Campus will show off their talent and spirit. Going along with the Retro 50s theme, a parade float will lead the pep rally in the Valley Thursday at 6 p.m.
The tradition of mock rock continues with performances from each involved organization at 8 p.m. on the waterfront. The Saturday festivities begin 10:30 a.m. with a tailgate leading up to the game against Marist. The halftime show will showcase the new Big Man on Campus and Miss Dolphina. At 8 p.m. on the Dolphin Green, the homecoming sock hop dance will close the week out with the announcement of the Finn winner.
That's going to do it for this edition of the Dolphin Channel News. You can find more of our award-winning work on the website at tv.ju.edu, on YouTube under the Dolphin Channel. Also, you can follow the Dolphin Channel on Facebook. To stay in the know, check out other JU media outlets such as The Navigator and JU Radio. I'm Adam Jordan.
And I'm David Cotton. From all of us here at the Dolphin Channel, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Is there on